Okay, so we are on our way to Joshua Tree, and we need to give a big shout out to Uncle Jimmy, Aunt Heather, Aunt Sheila, my dad Richie, Aunt Tama Jean, and my grandma for putting us up for the weekend so that we can kind of rest and recuperate before going through with the rest of the trip. So we got about an hour and a half. We got up bright and early to get our drive out here so we can hopefully hike without it being blazing hot. We'll see, but very excited on our way to Joshua Tree. Somehow managed to pass by the visitor center without seeing it, so we pulled over once we got our orientation, looked at the park map and newspaper, and just kind of made our own little plan for the day. It is only 82 degrees out here, but that's still hot, and so we didn't want to do some of the longer hikes, so we've chosen a number of kind of smaller hikes just to see different things around the park. So we're at our first trailhead and I'm about to get started. All these rocky outcroppings remind me of my son Aiden, who was too cool to go on this trip with mom because he's almost 15 and hates me now, but I'm reminded of him by seeing these. This is a rock climber's paradise out here. From one trail that was about 1 mile right down the street to another trail that's about 1 mile, 1.3 miles. So like I promised earlier, we're keeping it chill. We're not trying to dehydrate ourselves. So we're at Barker Dam, hoping to see some water maybe. No water here today, or for a while. But you can see the water rings on the rocks from previous levels. Second hike done. I'm really glad we came when we did here, because though it is only 84 degrees according to the car, my boob sweat tells me it's a lot hotter. So when I checked the weather before we started this trip, out here in Joshua Tree it was like 104, 106 of the high. So very grateful that it's not in the hundreds, but still very hot, hot, hot. I guess what we're supposed to be looking at here is the San Andreas fault line. This is all these mountains, maybe? I don't know, but very pretty. Hitting up the visitor center on our way out of the park. It's a road runner running across the road. So Sarah was utilizing freecampsites.net and found us some BLM lands to camp on. We've managed to establish our pea bush, and super fun. This is like super dry desert, and I love all the cracks in the ground. Just something fun and unique to camp with tonight. And we've got the mountains. Let me see if I can show you. We've got the Purple Mountains majesty in the distance. It's going to be a really nice sunset tonight. Did an excellent job cooking our dinner this evening. We'll be making a little bit of dessert later and then tucking in for the night.